all you need is one killer soundtrack. When I first saw the title Baby Driver listed in the theatrical release schedule, I was slightly unnerved. It sounded suspiciously like DreamWorks was already pouring salt into the wound with a spin-off to The Boss Baby. Fortunately, though, we aren't nearly that unlucky. Baby Driver is actually a film written and directed by Edgar Wright, starring Ansel Elgort, Lily James, Kevin Spacey, Jamie Foxx, Jon Hamm, and Jon Bernthal. Elgort stars as an adept teen with the codename Baby, who is bribed into working as a getaway driver for a crime boss whom he addresses as Doc. Despite being the accomplice to merciless crooks, Baby has the best of intentions as he helps with these heists, as he's just trying to do what he can to earn the better life promised to him by Doc. He's only got one run left and then he's off the hook. But because of what a natural he is behind the wheel, Doc may not let him go after all, and it might put his new girlfriend and his deaf foster dad in peril. So the tone of Baby Driver was unexpected for me. Edgar Wright is known for making frenetically paced comedies, the one of which that stood out for me was the delightfully insane Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, a film that had me in stitches. This movie was more driven, no pun intended, by kinetic energy. That's not to say it doesn't have funny moments, because it certainly does, particularly a line from Jon Bernthal's character that has a humorously subtle payoff. But it's still not as heavy on the jokes as Edgar Wright's previous efforts. But man, is this movie energetic. The camera work is slick, free of the seizure-inducing shakiness that has plagued other recent action movies, and the chase sequences are exciting, inventive, and well-structured, though sadly Ansel Elgort doesn't run as hilariously as he did in Insurgent. As far as the drama goes in this movie, it's decent. The way the romantic element plays into the story is pretty standard, but Ansel Elgort and Lily James's chemistry is just likable enough that I was able to overlook that. What absolutely carries this movie is its utilization of soundtrack. You see, Baby has the shrill ringing in his ear that resulted from a truck accident he was in that claimed his parents. He drowns out the noise by turning on his iPod at every moment of the day. Baby is just as skilled with music as he is with automobiles. He is constantly creating remixes from natural sounds, from car locks to doorbells to everyday speech. Even the audio to some of the escape scenes have a strange rhythm to them. And this is where the character was most appealing to me, where I thought, okay, this is my kind of guy. The parts where he plays songs that correspond to his circumstances and day-to-day experiences. There's a scene where Baby and his fellow criminals are preparing for a bank robbery. He starts up a song for the moment, but then the others start bickering about the masks they got to hide their identity. So because of that delay, he goes to the trouble of starting the song over and timing it just right that they jump out of the car at the very instant that the music starts blaring. I grinned at that scene thinking about how much I related. Indeed, this is one of the best soundtracks in recent memory. While it's fun to tap your foot to, it also allows access into the character's mood and mindset, rather than just randomly inserting a few classic hits to try and fool the audience into thinking the movie has style. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 should take notes. In the end, after the letdown of Transformers The Last Night, this was what I needed, a flick that merely existed to put a big silly smile on my face. It's got great action, a fun main character, and an exceptional soundtrack, and though it may not leave a tremendous emotional impact on you, it's a high-octane, road-ripping good time. Baby Driver speeds to the finish with a 78%. That's a wrap. Thank you for watching. I hope you found this review helpful. Like if you liked, subscribe for more. This is Pop Culture. I'm Alex Pop.